Magandang araw Pilipinas, magandang araw sa Sargent. Welcome sa isa na naman pong episode ng ating programang Performing and Informing at PIA 12 Infoline. Hatid po sa inyo ng Philippine Information Agency Region 12 at ng Information Coordinating Network of SOC Sargent o ICON-SOCS. Sa ngalan po ng aming Regional Head, Brian E. Abquilan, and ang aking partner sa technical na si Oliveros Rivera. Ako po si Aida de la Cruz Agad at samahan ninyo kaming alamin ang mga latest development programs, mga projects ng ating pamahalaan. Mapapakinggan tayo sa ating mga partner radio stations, sa YouTube at Spotify. And today, pag-uusapan po natin ang mga programa po ng isang napakahalagang ahensya po ng ating pamahalaan, ang Development Academy of the Philippines. And we have with us today si Sir Nicolo Brian Ellis. Siya po ang Associate Project Officer ng DAP, Pasig. From Pasig City pa ito si Sir. Sir, bumati naman po muna kayo sa ating mga listeners and viewers na nakikinig sa ating programang Performing and Informing.
Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Maraming salamat po, Ma'am Aida, for having me this morning. And thank you po sa mainit na pagtanggap sa amin dito sa Region 12.
Sir, bilang panimula, sir, pwede nyo bang pasadahan muna kung ano itong mga programa ng Development Academy of the Philippines?
So, ma'am, this year, the Development Academy of the Philippines celebrated its 50th year.
Okay.
So, nagkaroon po kami celebration and being true to its mandate, we try our best to capacitate individuals in the bureaucracy po, ma'am. So, kami ang premier training arm of the government. Specifically, ma'am, I belong with the Public Management Development Program, the National Government's Career Executive Development Program. So, ang main thrust po ng aming programa is magbigay ng opportunity para sa mga high-performing and high-potential government officials to get a full scholarship, ma'am. So, wala pong gagastusin para po sila ay magkaroon ng extra training, knowledge, and eventually, it could lead to a degree. So, ang vision po ng PMDP is to create change makers in the bureaucracy, even if one person at a time. Kasi iniisip namin, kakaroon po ng ripple effect, ma'am. Basta may isang napunta na trained by DAP, graduate of PMDP, pag balik niya sa agency niya, siya na yung mag-isimula ng change dun sa office niya. So,
okay, oo. So, itong program, Public Management Development Program, sir,
Yes,
PMDP. Oo. Pwede bang paki-elaborate kung ano talaga itong programang ito?
So yung Public Management Development Program, ma'am, is being sponsored by the Philippine government under the steering committee. So marami pong nag-guide sa kanya. So ang nag-guide po sa amin as of now is the CES board, the CSC, NEDA, DBM, and DOF. So it's composed of bawat decision po ng PMDP is being managed by the steering committee. DAP is the implementing arm. Naka-house po kami under DAP. So, ang goal po niya is really to build a network of peak-performing, development-oriented, ethical, and committed government executives and middle managers. So, ma'am, tingin ko mas critical yung more than, kasi ma'am, yung head knowledge, given yun dapat meron talaga tayo dun. Yung importante, ma'am, yung ethical, development-oriented, tsaka committed to public service. Kasi mahirap, ma'am, marami tayong magagaling na public servants, pero yung masabi natin na talagang really, ang gusto namin i-build is that you really serve the people. Development-oriented ka na bawat steps na tinitake mo is you have the citizens in mind. Yun po siguro ang pinagkaiba, ma'am, namin from other programs.
Sir, naka-ano ba kayo? Naka-focus kayo sa mga leadership skills ng mga estudyante ninyo?
Ang gusto po, ma'am, ng PMDP, ang design niya, ma'am, is a holistic approach.
Okay.
Though part yung leadership, ma'am, we have modules on leadership, transformational leadership, and frenetic leadership. But, so, meron, ma'am, tatlong learning areas specifically that Yung una, ma'am, learning area 1 is governance and development. So, dito, ma'am, under dito yung subject of development perspectives,
Okay.
and Philippine governance. So, yung learning area 1, parang ang inahanda niya, ma'am, yung mga estudyante na, o ikaw bilang empleyado ng gobyerno, nandito ka.
Okay.
Ito yung gobyernong ginagalawan mo, ito yung mundong ginagalawan mo, ito yung community ginagalawan mo. So, ang magandang part doon, ma'am, may component siya of sensing journey, ma'am. Isa community immersion for the middle managers class, ma'am, it's 10 days. For the senior executives, it's 5 days. So, basically, ma'am, yung estudyante, tatanggalin mo lahat sa'yo, ma'am. Di ka magpapayat na gobyerno ka. Buong klase kayo pupunta kayo sa isang 4th or 5th class municipality.
Okay.
Tapos, tira kayo dun, ma'am, sa mga underserved communities. Usually, ma'am, ang pinipili po namin ay mga 4-piece areas. Tapos, 4-piece families din po yung titirhan nila. Simply because, yun, ma'am, yung may metrics na alam natin na identified by the government eh. So, dun, ma'am, titira sila 10 days. Alamin nila, bakit ako nag-serve? Ito yung siniserve kong tunay.
Yes.
Kasi ma'am, minsan nakakalimutan natin na tao yung sineserve natin. Parang minsan ma'am, parang dramatic
Nasa
pakinggan din.
four corners na tayo nating office.
Kasi parang pag nagtatype ka ma'am buong araw sa office, sino ba talaga nagbe-benepisyo dito sa ginagawa kong policy? Kapag pumunta ka dun ma'am, pagbalik mo, isipin mo, yung pamilya ko sa, parang recently ma'am, we've been to Nagbukal, Ilocos Sur. We've taken MMC batch 31 there. So, parang pag sabi nga nung faculty in charge si Dr. Dylan de la Cruz of the Ateneo, sabi nila, pag bumalik ka sa opisina mo, isipin mo yung pamilya na tinirhan mo doon ng 10 days sa Nagbukal na yung ginagawa mo ba doon sa opisina mo, may epektong mabuti, kahit maliit, doon sa pamilya na tinirhan mo. So, kung yun lang, sabi nila, kung yun lang yung ma-instill natin sa estudyante natin, for all the effort we've exerted, I think we've already accomplished something.
Sir, yung pinakakuha ng course is immersion o meron?
Part lang yun, ma'am. Dalawang klase, ma'am, yung main na kinikater ng PMDP. May middle managers class, ma'am.
Okay.
This is for SG24 mainly, pero we consider also SG18 to 23. Basta nakikita yung potential na maging leader in the future. Tapos, yung middle managers class, ma'am, 6 months sila sa Tagaytay, residential to. Tapos, meron silang 1 week break. So, sobrang intensive, ma'am eh. Kasi in-house siya, so di sila ayos doon yung classroom, doon yung library, doon yung mga teacher pupunta. 6 months sila doon. 10 days lang sila mamaayos doon for the immersion. So, along with the other modules, ma'am, tuturuan din sila about operations planning, public finance, procurement, leadership, and importante rin, ma'am, yung personal efficacy. Sabi, yung tinuturo naman doon, ma'am, is alagaan mo muna yung sarili mo para makaalaga ka ng ibang tao.
Yes.
Make sure mo na okay ka. Para, kasi ma'am, hindi mo pwede ibigay yung wala kang meron. So, yung mga yun, ma'am, intensive course, sabi nga nila yung inaaral sa isang araw minsan, isang SEM dapat pag nag-masteral ka sa labas.
Yes.
Pero ganoon talaga, ma'am. So, kino-compress. For the senior executives, ma'am, it's 1 week per month for 10 months naman po, ma'am. So, kasi mga senior executives natin, ma'am, syempre hindi pwedeng magtagal sa nawala sa opisina,
yes,
mga RD, mga vice president. So, sila, ma'am, 1 week per month sila dun sa Tagaytay naman po, naka-in-house.
No. Sir, dito sa Region 12, meron bang mga nag-apply sa DAP?
Marami na kaming alumni dito, ma'am, sa Region 12. Current, one is from the senior executives class 1. So, medyo matagal-tagal na to, ma'am. Si Philippine Statistics Authority Regional Director Mactahan Manaliman is alumni of the program. Sa GENSA naman po, ma'am, OIC Port Manager Paris Ayon is also a graduate of MMC Batch 13. So, kahapon, ma'am, sa RDC, as able to meet OICERD Romel Tanghal of NEDA.
Yes, oo.
So, yun po, ma'am, kakagraduate. Siya po yung class president. Also with Sir Guillermo Manrique of NEDA. Siya yung class president na ma'am. So nakakatuwa na makita sila in action.
Okay.
I think also Sir Sec 7, si Prosecutor Hilbert ma'am of Sultan Kudarat.
Okay.
Also a graduate of program. So currently ma'am, we have I think MMC 32, Sir Michael Poblador from DepEd and Christian Charity Yonzon is enrolled currently ma'am sa Tagaytay sila ngayon.
Okay.
Tapos si Ma'am Diana Jane, ang COG of DSUD is
Okay.
on her way to finish her capstone project. So, kasi ma'am, after mo ng 6 months sa Tagaytay, ano ka naman ma'am, gawa ka ng parang capstone project mo ma'am, is an action research
Okay.
where you identify a problem in your agency, a gap, or parang pangit pakinggan yung problem. A gap, ma'am, and you would introduce an intervention,
Okay.
implement mo, ma'am, tingnan mo yung magiging result, kung nag-work ba yung intervention, hindi, paano babaguhin. After nun, ma'am, for the masters, magkakaroon ka master's degree, ma'am. So, by level siya, ma'am. After no residential training, ng
6
6
months.
months, bigyan ka ng certificate of completion.
Okay.
Kapag-
Masters ka na, sir.
Hindi pa po, ma'am. Hindi
Okay.
pa. 6 months, ma'am, Tagaytay ka pala. Labas mo ng Tagaytay, ma'am. It gives you certificate of completion of training. Parang coursework yun, ma'am. Nakompleto mo yung academic work.
Okay.
If mag-create ka ng plan, ma'am, bigyan ka ng diploma in development management. Kapag na-implement mo yung plano mo, ma'am, at nag-report mo yung results, meron ka ng master's in development management. So, yung parang sinasabi nila na ito yung fast track master's degree dahil 1 year lang you get to have your coursework and your thesis as well. So medyo challenging siya ma'am, to be honest. Pero I think the support being given by the Development Academy of the Philippines, pero importante rin ma'am yung buy-in kasi ng agency mo. That pagbalik mo ma'am sa opisina, bigyan ka din ng time to work on your capstone and make sure na may pondo, syempre ma'am, part din naman yun. So marami naman po ma'am nakakapag-complete ng masters nila, which is also beneficial kasi magamit nila for promotion.
Sir, all government paid ba ito, sir? Yung
Opo
pag-aaral?
ma'am, full scholarship po ito ma'am, full ride scholarship. So board and lodging plus lahat ma'am ng supplies na kailanganin mo ibigay. Ang counterpart lang ma'am ng agency, especially if malayo sa Tagaytay ma'am from Region 12, ang agency po ang sumasagot ng transportation cost.
Okay.
Pero the rest, ma'am, lahat ng, ano nga ma'am, meron ng biruan na kapag nasa Tagaytay ka, di ka nag-control ng pagkain, tataba ka, ma'am. Medyo obvious sa akin. Kasi ma'am, 5 times a day, ma'am, ang meals sa Tagaytay. So, lahat yun, ma'am, covered by the academy. Wala kang kailangang gastusin. Kapag weekends, ma'am, walang klase, pwede ka magstay and still meals will be provided.
Pero naka-connect pa rin sila sa office, sir.
They are on study leave, ma'am, for the
Okay.
6 months. So, as much as dati kasi, ma'am, meron mga gumagawa na parang nakatravel lang sila. Pero, hindi kasi mo rin, ma'am, sa dami ng paper, ma'am, na ipapasa mo, hindi ka na rin makakagawa ng trabaho talaga.
Yes.
So, ngayon, ma'am, encourage na sila to be on study leave for the residential training para walang distractions din, ma'am. So, sandali lang naman, ma'am, 6 months na wala. Pero, yung balik sa agency kapag once trained by the academy, mas malaki, ma'am. Kasi mas productive, mas strategic na yung mga nagagawa niya.
Sir, all in all, gaano kahaba yung makakuha ng masters in
Pag masters, ma'am, 6 months residency, 6 months capstone phase. So, bali 1 year.
1 year, oo.
Ma'am. For the senior executives class, ma'am, 50 days siya spread in 10 months. So, yung senior executives class, ma'am, kasi, ang lang niya, is a policy recommendation. A policy paper, an innovation case, or a leadership case. After that, ma'am, you will be given a diploma in development management. Pero ang maganda, ma'am, sa senior executives class, and also we encourage our directors to join. Kasi ma'am, meron siyang foreign study mission on an ASEAN country. So, ngayon ma'am, Senior Executives Class Batch 12 is set to go to Indonesia to benchmark with our counterparts there. Kasi, makikita nyo ma'am, ang pinupuntahan na bansa ma'am, yung makaka-relate tayo, hindi naman pwede kasi ma'am yung malayo sa kultura natin, o Though, yung iba, sinasabi na, para sir, mayroon tayong i-dream. Kasi parang hindi naman natin kailangan mag-dream. Mas kailangan natin yung practical knowledge.
Yes, oo.
Na ito sa Indonesia, archipelagic, agriculture country. So, mas makaka-benchmark tayo, ma'am, ng mga practices nila on food security, education, on how they combat their problems.
Na interesting itong ano sir no, lalo na sa mga government employees natin ano na nagnanais din mag-pursue ng higher education. Pero yun nga dahil sa kakulangan dahil sa poverty yun, oo, one of the reasons siguro. Paano ba sir makapag-enroll dito sa ating mga courses sa Development Academy of the Philippines?
So meron kami ma'am website pmdp.dap.edu.ph.
Okay.
They could just simply go there. May link na po dun ma'am on the forms that they need to submit on the eligibility. So ulitin ko lang ma'am, for the middle managers class, it's it's division chiefs, OIC division chiefs or mga highly specialized ma'am, SG 18 to 23. Dapat permanent employee ma'am with
Okay.
Government agency ma'am, usually line, mga constitutional office ma'am. We're also accepting state universities now.
How about sa LGU sir?
LGU, ayun, good thing you mentioned ma'am Aida. Currently, for the past recent years ma'am, we're offering a special class for LGU.
Okay.
The mayor of Kidapawan is a recent graduate as well.
Wow,
ma'am.
oo.
So, local chief executives, ma'am, and department managers who
Okay.
holding a permanent position could also enroll. Ito, ma'am, yung sagot dun sa gap na wala daw po kasing nag-address sa LGU. So, parang dati kasi, ma'am, puro national line. Sir, yung counterpart namin sa LGU, wala bang makuwang training? So, we've launched the local government executive managers class.
Okay.
Yun naman po ma'am, fast track ma'am, 3 months lang po siya. We have flexible and blended learning. Meron siya ma'am Tagaytay sessions. May Tagaytay, meron siyang online lang ma'am na asynchronous. Tapos meron din silang online ma'am na synchronous. So, kasi ma'am, kakaiba din naman yung local government natin dahil sila talaga ma'am, kailangan sila nasa office. So, for onting time lang sila ma'am pupunta sa Tagaytay para doon sa mga modules na kailangan talaga face-to-face yung interaction. But the rest, online nila tinitake ma'am. So, ito rin ma'am, yung local government executives managers class is currently accepting nominations. So, as encouraged by Governor Lala yesterday during the RDC that we should nominate department managers, especially yung mga medyo bata-bata pa ma'am dahil meron ding age limit po kasi. Kasi yung logic naman ma'am behind do sa age limit is not to discriminate. Pero kasi ma'am yung investment ng gobyerno medyo substantial sa pagbibigay sa scholarship. So ang gusto naman ng gobyerno is matagal ka pa makapag-serve ma'am. Meron ka ba kasi yung training ka tas aral ka. 2
Mag-retire
years
ka na pala.
So at least dito ma'am pag 50 years old and below medyo mas matagal-tagal pa maka-return of investment sa iyo yung government.
How about itong sa mga line agencies sir kailangan pa bang i-nominate sila ng mga chiefs nila, head of offices?
Head of offices po ma'am ang kailangan kumbaga ma'am for regional offices ma'am, kailangan ma'am magkaroon muna ng endorsement si RD.
Okay.
Tapos for some agencies kasi ma'am dinidivulge na yung function of scholarship to the RD. Yung iba bumabalik pa sa central. So depende dun sa setup na agency nila ma'am. But once okay naman na yung nominating officer ma'am na yung RD, okay na po yun ma'am. But others preferred na endorse din sila ng central office ma'am just to make sure na coordinated well yung So pero meron din siya ma'am yung nire-require ma'am for PMDP is that you have a service agreement that after you graduated, you serve at least 1 year
for every year.
For 1 year lang ma'am. Kasi 1 year ma'am yung scholarship, 1 year din yung Pero yung ibang agency ma'am nag-require ng longer. Pero yung agreement ng estudyante sa DAP, 1 year lang muna. Pero yung agreement ng estudyante sa agency na, bahala sila doon. Hindi lang pinapakialaman kung gaano kahaba yung service agreement nila.
So, meron bang qualifying exam?
Meron po, ma'am. It's a process of exam, ma'am. So, once you submitted, ma'am, your documents, sabihin ng recruitment and admissions team namin kung complete na, you would be referred to a third-party examination. Pero kumuha kami, ma'am, ng consultant that gives the exam.
Okay.
It's a combination of cognitive and behavioral tests. After, ma'am, meron din yung essay, ma'am, may part. Kasi gusto namin, ma'am, makilala ka. We ask you, what do you do kapag stress ka? Para, ma'am, kasi mahirap din na doon ka mag-breakdown, ma'am, sa Tagaytay. Kasi alam namin na intensive eh. So,
Yes.
dapat, ma'am, ready ka rin talaga for the scholarship. And after nun, ma'am, merong behavior-based interview being conducted by the academy just to validate answers to make sure na matest din, ma'am, yung communication skills, talking, and ano. Tapos, ma'am, after nun, it will be deliberated by the academy and it will be confirmed by the steering committee. So, medyo rigorous yung process, ma'am, of selection. Usually, ang class size is around 40 to 50. We get about 80 to 90 to 100 application per batch. So, parang merong kalahating mortality rate. But we make sure na if ever naman, ma'am, you're qualified, hindi ka lang talaga nagsama sa cutoff na to, we keep your application for the succeeding batches naman po for you to be considered.
May mga psychological tests.
Wala pa sa ngayon, ma'am. Di ba covered, ma'am? Cognitive and behavioral test, ma'am, yung mga kinoconduct ng third-party provider na.
Sir, itong pag-develop ng capstone project, dito ako interesado. Kailangan ba related sa services ng agency?
Kasi, ma'am, sabi nga po ni SVP Magdalena Mendoza, the capstone project is the immediate return of investment of your agency to you.
Yes.
So, parang kunwari, ma'am, mahirap naman kasing gumawa ka ng capstone project na hindi maapektuhan yung mandato ng agency mo. Ba't ka pa gumawa? So, the capstone project process, ma'am, starts with you and your institutional partner, which is usually your immediate supervisor, identifying gaps, possible gaps. For example, kulang tayo ng information management system or our procurement system is not working kasi delayed yung mga procurement. Whatever you're agreed to, mag-identify ka, ma'am, ng gaps or things that needs to be intervened. Then the academy will deliberate on their ideas and choose one. Kasi you will be asked to submit 3, 1. Minsan, ma'am, parang kino-combine yung tatlo. Hindi, yung tatlong yan, isang problema lang yan eh. Magkaka-relate yan, so kailangan mo i-solve silang tatlo. Minsan naman, sobrang laki ng problema na pinili mo. Hindi mo naman kaya baguhin yung agency mo sa isang araw. So, pili ka lang ng part na mas focus. Then, ma'am, what's a good thing is that we tap on experts to be your faculty advisors. So, our faculty advisors are former DOH secretary for our health participants. Manuel Dairit is part of our pool. Our capstone faculty in charge includes former PSA National Statistician Carmelita Ericta and Sir Butch Africa po, if you're familiar with NSO days, ma'am.
Yes.
So sila, ma'am, yung nag-guide sa scholar on how they materialize those capstone projects na maging feasible na ma-implement. Kasi, ma'am, they need to implement it on an agreed deliverables for 3 months. Meron ko silang 3 months, ma'am, after they're presented their plan to work on the deliverables. Mag-agree yung panel, ma'am. 3 months, mag-FGD ka, kunin mo yung data, mag-pilot ka sa isang school, for example, ma'am. Kasi may mga intervention ngayon sa DepEd to raise reading literacy or math literacy, ma'am. Nag-iisip sila ng iba't ibang approach, ma'am. So, after that intervention, ma'am, maganda, ma'am. For example, ma'am, I want to cite a specific. Sir Norman Valeroso of DepEd from
from Region 12.
Region 12, ma'am, is part of MMC Batch 26. His capstone project is focused on land titling, ma'am. Land titling, which is a problem across the nation of DepEd. Kasi, ma'am, medyo hindi clear dati yung mga guidelines on how to title the land para malipat sa DepEd.
Yes.
Kaya ba dapat pinapangalan, yung deed of donation, things like that. So, Sir Norman, in partner with his institutional partner and faculty advisor, come up with a way to institutionalize and streamline the process of clarifying and making sure na the DepEd lands are school lands are properly titled. So kasi ma'am, mahirap naman na may uncertainty ay baka next school year wala na tayong school
Yes,
dito.
oo.
Tapos ngayon ma'am, ang maganda because of the success here in piloted in Region 12, it will be institutionalized by DepEd nationwide. I think this first week of October, Sir Norman updated me na magkakaroon siya ng training on other DepEd personnel na i-share niya na yung capstone niya dahil na-prove na ma'am na nag-work itong intervention na to, share na natin sa iba. Kumbaga ma'am, di naman necessarily ma'am exact, to be honest ma'am, di naman exactly na naiisip nila is tama palagi eh. Kumbaga kunyari, isang way lang to ng paggawa. So, pag tama at maganda yung results, share natin sa iba. Kapag hindi, asan tayo nagkamali bago natin i-share sa iba.
Okay.
So, doon sa ganun ma'am, sa pag-institutionalize ma'am, doon nakakapag-effect yung mga, kumbaga ma'am, yung tinuro sa kanya sa loob ng academy, makaka-apekto sa buong DepEd.
Sir, ini-evaluate pa ba ito ninyo ng DAP atong ating mga graduates after they return back to their mother agency?
Yes, ma'am. After residential, ma'am, when they are implementing their projects, may mga site visits na, ma'am. Para to make sure na, nagbago ba yung attitude nitong ni scholar? Kamusta siya? Kasi, ma'am, yung iba, parang schooling lang, hindi naman pala nagbago yung pananaw o ano. Siyempre, gusto na may malaman yung feedback, ma'am. Tapos, years after, ma'am, or months after, we do tracer studies. Asking not only the scholar, ma'am, but the people around the scholar, kamusta naman si scholar 1 year after graduating from the program? Na-sustain niya ba yung change? O bumalik lang din siya sa dati? O ano pa yung mga nagagawa niya na tingin mo i-commend natin dapat? Kasi recently, ma'am, we also conducted our PMDP Alumni Awards where alumni who has sustained being change makers and catalysts of change in their respective agencies were recognized and awarded. So, ang maganda dun, ma'am, is parang nagkakaroon ba ng drive, ma'am, lalo yung mga alumni na, nandyan pa rin pala si DAP. Di pa rin tayo i-let go. And also, ma'am, we also provide them short courses na lang, ma'am, on continuing education kasi alam namin na dapat masustain, ma'am, yung gains of, kasi ma'am, mahirap na yung kumbaga, ma'am, after the program, wala na kayong contact at all. That, ma'am, syempre, i-celebrate mo yung mga maganda na gawa. At syempre, ma'am, turuan mo rin ng mga bago. Kasi right now, ma'am, may bagong trend, frenetic leadership class. So, this is a new leadership style from Japan being taught by GRIPS. So, recently, the undersecretaries of some agencies went to Japan and got this knowledge. So, eventually, ma'am, we want to incorporate it to our middle managers testing. Para magbago naman din yung leadership style, ma'am. Baka yung gumagana sa Japan, gumana rin sa atin.
Okay. Yeah. Sir, anong mga course offerings sa Development Academy of the Philippines?
So, currently, ma'am, the Public Management Development Program is offering 3 courses.
Okay.
4 courses pala, ma'am. First is the middle managers class, which is being conducted twice a year.
Okay.
The class opening, ma'am, next year would be on January 11, 2024. And we'll be accepting nominations until November 17, 2023. So that's the first class, ma'am. We also have the senior executives class opening on February 19, 2024. And we will accept nomination until December 1st of this year. Just to give ample time to onboard the students.
Okay.
We also have the local government executives managers class who currently accepting nomination until end of November. So we are encouraged po those who are listening from the local executives, department managers. Medyo hindi pa sikat to, ma'am, dahil nakailang run pa lang, ilang years pa lang siya running.
Okay.
But this is a good opportunity for upskilling of our local chiefs. And also, currently we're offering the frenetic leadership class for undersecretaries and assistant secretaries. This is a 10-day course lang po, ma'am. 5 days in the Philippines, 5 days in Japan. to get them to a new way of thinking about their leadership styles.
Sir, ang sarap pa sana ng usapan natin. But before tayo mag-end, sir, siguro words of encouragement sa ating mga public employees, local government employees na i-grab itong opportunity na ino-offer ng Development Academy of the Philippines.
So para po sa mga nakikinig, nanonood na mga kawani ng gobyerno.
Yes.
Una po, salamat po sa paglilingkod din nyo. Alam ko hindi po ito ang pinaka magandang sitwasyon. Alam ko pwede kayo magtrabaho sa private companies na mas malaki ang sweldo. Pero salamat po sa paglingkod sa mga tao. At ito po ay isang opportunity na kayo ay makapag-aral at makapaglingkod pa na mas maganda after. So I think it should, dahil wala namang cost po sa inyo, we should grab on this opportunity, make the most out of it, and we're excited and we look forward to having more students, scholars from Region 12, ma'am.
Any more announcements, sir?
Wala naman so far, ma'am. Just the dates po I've mentioned. Ulitin ko lang, ma'am, for middle managers class until November 17, for the senior executives class until December 1.
Yung saan nila address yung sir, yung mga letters?
Just get in touch po, ma'am, with our email address, pmdp.admissions@dap.edu.ph. Also, you may call us at 0969-587046 or just shoot us a message, ma'am, sa social media. Just search for DAP PMDP and you'll be able to connect with us. We'll be more than happy to answer your questions, queries, or clarifications, ma'am. Basta office hours naman po, ma'am. Sure na may sasagot dun, ma'am.
Yes, oo. So, thank you very much sa ating guest today, si Sir Nicolo Brian Ellis, ang Associate Project Officer po ng Development Academy of the Philippines sa Pasig City po. Thank you very much, sir. At
Thank you, Amanda.
dumaan pa kayo dito sa aming office.
Thank you for having me po, ma'am.
Okay, thank you very much. Sa ngalan po ng aming Regional Head, Brian E. Abquilan, isa na naman pong edisyon ng aming programang Performing and Informing at PIA 12 Infoline ang aming hatid sa inyo ngayong linggo. Marami pong salamat sa inyong pakikinig. Muli po ako si Aida de la Cruz Agad. Magandang araw, Soc Sergeant.